Meantime, a similar policy designed to support LGBT students here in Michigan has now been delayed. The state's Department of Education is extending the period of time for public comment before voting on that idea. Now, that would let students choose what bathroom or locker room to use based on their gender identity. Local 4's Paula Tutman spoke to a local professor involved in this new proposal.
So I am Paula, I am female, and I identify with being a female. I love it, by the way. And so there's nothing about me going into a women's bathroom. But emotionally, if I identified with being Paul, in other words, I thought of myself as a male, truly a male, this is the bathroom I would want to use. Nicholas says if Brenda walks into his locker room, even if she sees herself as Brendan and a him, it's a problem.
Quite awkward. I would have not have been comfortable having other genders in a same bathroom as me.
Jennifer is uncomfortable with the idea of a man, even one who sees himself as a woman, in the bathroom stall next to her.
What's the issue with having another separate bathroom? Doesn't make anyone uncomfortable.
It's a conversation Dr. Tim Larrabee is very much aware of. A professor at Oakland University, it is his field of study. And he was at the conference when the idea of guidelines that would suggest Michigan high schools and middle schools allow students to declare their gender and use bathrooms and locker facilities accordingly was suggested.
None of us choose our genders. We have all grown up with a sense of who we are as a man or a woman or a boy or a girl or masculine or feminine, and those feelings for us are natural, and they're also natural for transgender folks.
Alexandria doesn't have a problem with it at any age. She says it's not about sex, it's about sexuality and the way we see ourselves.
And I think that to deny someone their right to use a bathroom of their choice is denying them their rights as a human individual.
It's controversial because the schools would not be required to notify parents. Oh, and then there's the question about a boy born with boy parts or a girl born with girl parts being free to use whatever facilities they choose in an environment with rampant hormones, emotional uncertainty, and pubescent sensibilities.
In the restrooms, there are stalls. And those stalls make it private nobody is ever naked in a bathroom.
So here's the thing, these are just recommendations, these are guidelines. It's not going to be law, it's not going to be policy, but State Board of Education does want to hear from you. They are taking kind of comments. We're going to put information on how to reach out and be heard on this on my Facebook page, Local 4 Paula Tutman, as well as our website, clickondetroit.com. And whatever they come up with could go into effect as early as next year. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
All right. Thank you, Paula. Lots of different thoughts on that one.